What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we were working on the platform, trying to get everything set up. This episode, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and build the Dragon Wagon, see how well that thing gets around on Mars, get ourselves some resources, and try to get ammo for all the turrets. Let's go ahead and get this started. So while I was doing the intro, I noticed this. I have no idea how that got damaged. No idea whatsoever. Can I go ahead and weld it up? Is it missing any parts? No, it's not missing anything. I don't think anything hit it that I know of. But yeah, that's kind of weird. So another thing has happened as well. Yeah, I finally got attacked by a drone. There was a cargo ship. I can't remember which cargo ship it was. He got within 2.2 kilometers of me and sent a drone after my ass. And here's what's left of the drone. So yeah, the turrets that I did have ammo for did a pretty good job. Although there is one little tiny issue. If the drone is able to get to this point before my turrets are able to destroy it, that means the crash of, or the wreckage of whatever drone they shoot down is going to start destroying my base. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Probably add more turrets, but I don't want to do all that. I want this to seem like a weak ass noob base. So adding a ton more turrets is not the best thing to do. But yeah, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and do this. We want to build the Dragon Wagon. So I got everything set up. Last episode we had it set up over here with all the welders, but that caused some issues. The issues were the weight of the welders kind of threw off the elevator a little bit, and the whole thing blew up. I tried it out, tried to see if I could get it to move, and yeah, it just blew up on me. So we'll have to see when I put it in the middle, see if it's going to work out. So this is the connection. Oh, I didn't connect that. I'm going to have to do that before I try to build the Dragon Wagon. Got this connector right here, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep that disconnected. This is only temporary for the time being, so that way I can go ahead and build the Dragon Wagon, and then I'll probably get rid of all that. Let's see, anything else I did on my own? I don't think so. So yeah, it does kind of suck that we have to keep this in the middle, but well, if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. And so far, it does a pretty good job of making it look like there's nothing here. Yeah, I also need to go ahead and get this sealed up. Alright, so what I need to do is I have my control panel set up, or my button panel. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and raise the piston so that way I can get underneath and get those wheels done. I just want to make sure it's high enough for those wheels to spawn in. And then all we have to do is turn on the welders. And it looks like we're too high, maybe? Oh, I know. I forgot. Don't judge me. I completely forgot about the damn connectors. But yeah, we'll get rid of all these so that way when people attack my base, they won't be able to see all that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's kind of tilting a little bit. Alright, let's lower the piston. And right there. Oh, it's a little too high. What I was trying to do is I was trying to get to a point where the wheels were on the ground when it was fully retracted, but it doesn't look like that's going to work out. Alright, well, let's go ahead and shut this down. Alright, now that we got that, I need to go ahead and get this thing separated. Alright, let's see if I can fit my fat... Oh yeah, I don't have thrusters. I don't have a jetpack, so I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Just crouch underneath it. Which means I'm probably gonna get stuck. I'm probably gonna die. Because we have to actually get underneath. Oh, okay. Good? I think we're good. I also need to go ahead and shut that projector off. Let me get up real quick. Alright, so projector. Did I have it save projection? This one. I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and shut that one off. Nope, that was not the one. Which one's the one? It was that one. Oh, that's a piston. Never mind. That's what I get for not paying attention. But yeah, there's the Dragon Wagon, but what I want to do is I want to go ahead and switch out the hydrogen for cargo containers. We also need to get that connector connected. Go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, V. Let's go ahead and make sure that it does actually connect. Right now, I'm not connected to anything else, so I could just hit P. And there we go. I want to turn on the brakes. What was it for the brakes? I think it was 6. There we go. And she rolls. Alright, let's see how well this thing moves around. It's actually nice to have the Dragon Wagon on Mars so I can actually see how well it gets. Looks like it gets okay. Alright, so at some point we're gonna hit we're gonna hit a point where we're gonna need a lot more resources because yeah, the stuff that we have to build underground is gonna be a lot. And right now all I'm doing is digging by hand. So I need to change that at some point. We'll have to figure that all out. Here's the silicon. Oh, magnesium, there it is. There's my hole. Alright, so all I'm gonna do, space. Come on, brake. Yeah, the brakes on this thing are kind of shit, but that's okay. Just try to get by the hole. I have a ramp. My ramp. There it is. Yeah, we'll just set it right here. Go ahead and lock the landing gear, or the landing gear, the brakes. Get our asses out and start doing some digging. Now, this is probably going to take me a while because I want to go ahead and get a bit. There's also some silicon right here I probably should grab as well. But the next thing we need to do is I need to figure out how we're going to dock this thing up. So I don't have any connectors or anything right now to dock this up to the station so we can unload. So that's the next thing we're going to have to work on here in a second. Alright, so I'm just driving around a little bit, seeing how this thing runs without weight on it. And this thing is a breeze to drive. I do like this vehicle. I did a good job of designing it. Maybe not the best job, but I like it. It's one of my best rovers I've ever made. I haven't made a whole lot, so that isn't difficult to do. Alright, now what we need... Okay, brakes. 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 Yeah, the brakes just really suck. Probably put some thrusters on this thing to help it brake. Which is stupid. I hate having to do that, but that might be one of the things I do have to do. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy into position. Try to get it in the center as much as possible. And there we go. Alright, so the next thing we need to do... Ah, that was a really good parking job too. Alright, no, stop right there. There you go. Oh, it might help if I also turn everything off. There it is. I don't know where this thing is getting its hydrogen. The engines were running, but I didn't get any ice or anything. So I have no idea why they're running. But anyway, so what we need to talk about next is I need to be able to connect this thing up. Looking around, there's really only one place where I can put connectors. So I'm gonna be, excuse me. I'm going to be doing small grids because large grid would just take up too much space and I wouldn't really have anywhere to connect it. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go down here. I can't do it back at this wall because we already tried that in the last episode to put a cargo container and there wasn't any room for it. So what I think what I'm going to have to do is go straight up that way. Yeah, right here in the center. We'll get rid of that conveyor and just have connectors going straight up. The issue I might have to get rid. Oh no, we should be fine. As long as that's still connected, I can get rid of this block and I think we'll be fine. If not, I'll just have to rebuild them. That's fine. That's okay. No big deal. But yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to go straight up from here. Let's actually see what happens. Oh, seems to be fine. Oh, great. Now I gotta build myself a ramp. Wow, game crashed on me again. Yeah, I think one of the assertive mods is creating some issues because I was doing this stuff on my own and there was a whole lot of lag. It didn't last very long. It only lasted for about an hour, but yeah, it was still kind of annoying. Then also it's caused a few game crashes. So I've been in the habit of saving whenever possible and not doing auto saving, just in case something happens. All right, so what I was thinking about doing is, let's go up here. We tried to put a cargo container right here, but as we saw, it kind of, we have to put a conveyor inside of the building and it would just look like complete shit. So really the only place I could do this is on the platform and just connect everything up. I can't do it all the way back here because then the collision from the conveyor junction would keep this thing from moving. I did have a few issues with that. We'll go downstairs and I'll show you. So I can't put it right there, but I can put it right here. Just switch out that catwalk and put a conveyor junction so that way I could go ahead and bring up. Well, I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it look decent. I'm trying to make it look like that it's nothing too complicated, and I still want it to look good though, or at least halfway decent. The issue is I'd have to put a rotor in here to switch it from a large head to a small head. The reason I don't want to do large grid connectors is large grid connectors take up way too much space, and I want to try to keep everything as compact as possible. Might not have a choice though. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So I will need to switch it out for a different head. I could probably do that with them. Yeah, the gears are grinding. Trying to come up with something. You know what? Let's just keep it simple. We'll just put a conveyor with a rotor and then put conveyor, rotor, and then a piston. Yeah, sorry, my brain is working right now. When my brain is working, everything else is slow as shit. Like talking and all that. Alright, so what I need to do is we're gonna need a ramp so I can get up to that block and grind it down. Then we have to get rid of that catwalk. So probably bring... Yeah, because I need to reconnect to these conveyors right here. Actually, you know what? We'll put the conveyor junction right here. We'll put the rotor right here. We'll try to hide everything as much as possible. So what I'm kind of wondering is if I place... Let's get rid of that. If I place a conveyor junction to fill the space in, will it actually connect, or will I have to rebuild the entire thing all over again? That's a good question. Because we're connected back there by the connector. That's why this thing hasn't moved. But I'm pretty sure I'll have to rebuild it all again. Alright, what am I missing? Small construction interior. I wish I could go to that connector and just grab it. Alright, then we have to also get rid of the metal grate as well. Cargo... Bonus, there we are. So, small interior construction. Alright, so we can get rid of this. And drop down. Get this guy built up. Alright, did they connect? Yes, it did connect. Awesome. I actually didn't think it would. But yeah, now that we have that, I also need to go ahead and change the color as well. So 1P. The issue is going to be... One of another issues that's going to be is we still need to be able to hide this thing and make it look like it is an elevator. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do yeah, in order to hide all that stuff right there, it's gonna have to be a conveyor junction. So that way it won't be easily visible. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. So conveyor junction. And that should hopefully be able to hide the whole thing. So 1, 9, there we go. Do I have hydrogen? Good. Oh, motors. Get me up here. So yeah, I've been getting kind of good at timing how much hydrogen I have. Or how much of a burst I have with the jetpack. And I've been doing pretty good about it. Pretty good at it. I'm getting really good with the jetpack right now. Alright, so G, let's go ahead and find... I need to find another way of doing this. Let me see. So we're going to need an advanced rotor so we can go ahead and pass resources through. And will you not let me place? What the hell? There it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the head. Large computer. Then we need to go ahead and get a small head on that thing. Alright, so rotor. There is another issue though. I might be able to figure it out. Alright, small head. There we go. And then what did I need? Large and what? Large computer. Alright, so large computer. There it is. Probably wasn't enough. Oh, that was enough. Alright, more large. Yeah, I definitely need to figure something out for... Yeah, because what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to switch that, switch the access points to small access points. Trying to figure out the best way to do this so we could also try to hide it and make it look decent. Let's try this. Let me try... Yeah, let's try a conveyor junction. Now, the issue that I'm having, what I'm trying to decide is if I have the large access point from the rotor. It comes from the rotor, but the small access points, which I need for like pistons or for conveyor connections, need to be faced like that, which means small access points are either going to be to the sides or to the front, which is okay. Because I do need to do that anyways for the connectors. I need a space of 3 blocks, which is what a conveyor junction happens to be. So I'm kind of thinking maybe... Well, there's one more thing that I do need. I want to try to hide this hole. So if I take a conveyor junction, that should give me a snap point. That's the issue that I'm trying to figure out right now is... I could put conveyor frames all the way up until we don't need them anymore, but conveyor frames don't have snap points, so that's the issue I'm having right now. Alright, so now that we have that, we can go ahead and put blocks in and kind of try to hide this thing, make it look somewhat decent. But then I also need to go ahead and drop the rotor to see if I can get that level. Try it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the rotor head, get to a spot where we can actually see what the hell's going on. And find that rotor, try to drop the head just a little bit. Rotor displacement. Oh, that might actually be perfect. It looks like it's perfect. Nope, it's a little bit high. Damn it. That's alright. So this isn't about hiding anything. This is just about making it look good. Although, I guess you could say it does hide it a little bit. Wait a minute. I think I can actually snap to... No, it'd be a large grid. Never mind. God damn it. I still got that double tap thing going on. I thought I fixed that, but apparently not. All right, let's go ahead and weld these up. And then I'll figure out something to kind of try to hide this a little bit better. All right, now what we're gonna need, I'm gonna need some height. Hold on. Get a ramp up here. Maybe a little bit more height. Let's go up one more. Why can I not? Huh. Well, let me build there. Well, fine, I'll build there. Screw you. All right, so conveyor frame all the way up. Uh-oh, where are you shooting at? Yeah, we got meteors. Yeah, I got a tracers mod, but I think I'm gonna switch them out for red tracers because in real life, tracers are usually red. The tracers I have right now are orange. Damn, that wasn't a whole lot of shooting. I was kind of looking forward to watching it. Yeah, the turrets are always fun to watch. Alright, so let's... Oh, shit. I didn't jump. Now I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. I got it. Alright, so conveyor frame. All the way up to about... One more? That level? I can't really tell. Somewhat. Now what I need to do is I need to spread these out sideways, which we can actually start using the conveyor junction. Because now I have the small access on the sides. So I think we'll put it, let me try to get it in the center. There we go. Now I need connectors, and then we'll see how this whole thing is going to look. I don't think it looks all that great, but I guess if it's what I get to work. I mean, it does kind of seem like somebody just threw something together, so it might work for the purposes I'm trying to use these for. But yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of that. Alright, so everything should be connected, so all I have to do right now is connecting. Just double checking, making sure. I think we're good. So all I got to do now is weld that all up, go ahead and dock up the vehicle, and then we can see if we are going to unload everything. And remember, this is only temporary. We're going to get rid of all this at some point. Because if somebody comes to the base and they see a lot of stuff connected to the base, they'll be like, okay, what's all this? And they'll go looking for it. I don't want them to go looking. Alright, construction components. But yeah, I guess next episode we'll go ahead and start working on the underground base. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if we can get this thing connected and if it'll start taking out some of that magnesium. The final test to make sure everything works. Okay, can I... Oh, you not turned on? There you go. I'm not... Oh yeah, brakes. Okay, right. Did it not lock? No, it did not. Sounded like it did. Yeah, it did. Alright, let me go ahead and turn off these engines real quick. Probably be a good idea to go ahead and get some batteries on the station and use this rover for charging up the base. But yeah, it is connected right now, and as you can see, it doesn't look all that great. But I could try to figure something out to make that look a little bit better. But for right now, it works. Alright, let's go inside. We'll check to see if all that magnesium is getting in there. And then you guys will be able to see what I've done in the base. So I've added an LCD over on this side. I was thinking about putting a poster up there. Haven't decided what I'm going to put up there yet. And then of course we got some armory, so that way we can go ahead and grab weapons or ammo, whatever we need. And then a few cargo containers to liven up the place a little bit. And then we also got the lights. I think we did those in the last episode. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and check. I don't think it's going to be this one. Let's check the refinery. Doesn't sound like the refinery is running. No, it's not. Hold on. Magnesium. Yeah, it's still in the... Yeah, it's still in the Dragon Wagon. Something's not connected. What isn't connected? Alright, let me see if I can pass. No, I can't pass him over. Huh. Well, the only way to find out is to go into the spectator. See what's not connected and see if we can connect it. Alright, so all this is green. We're good on that. The connector is connected, which goes to that conveyor junction, goes to cargo container, goes to that conveyor. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this cargo container right here. I did something stupid. This cargo container is connected to the component cargo container, which goes from the assembler. We don't have a conveyor system that goes into that cargo container, which feeds the refinery. I'm an idiot. I am definitely a dumb motherfucker. Alright, well, I guess what I'm gonna have to do... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure out the conveyors, but we got the connectors set up. They're ready to go. Now all I have to do is figure out a conveyor system to go to this cargo container. And that one, I don't know. We don't really have room for it. That's the issue. 2, 3. Almost. I was 1 second off. Alright, so what we could do is underneath. I might be able to go straight back. Maybe. So yeah, I'm not going to be using these welders right now, so I could go ahead and get rid of the connectors and this line of conveyors and just bring this straight back with connectors like we had over there. So that way, if I ever do need to dock something up, I can. And that might also only be temporary. But anyways, so I think I got a solution. We're just going to go... Let me show you. See if this will even work. Go underneath. Alright, is there room? Yeah, we got a conveyor junction. I just want to make sure I don't connect to that. So underneath that cargo container, straight out this way. Probably actually go down to that conveyor junction. So just go straight down and go to there. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see, trying to find a position where you can actually see what's going on. Alright, so the cargo container is like right there. So we'll just bring it down a little bit and then come straight down to that conveyor junction there. And I think that's all we need to do. Right here, where it splits off between the elevator and the base, I'll go ahead and put a couple of connectors. And those will only be there temporary. I'll go ahead and do that all on my own. Maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah, next episode... I think this base is done, honestly. What I need to do is I need to go out and get some resources. We need to go ahead and start building the underground base. I still haven't figured out how I want to build that yet, but we'll have to see in further episodes. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.